Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and others of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim, and you, Aquath, also you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scattered around the four corners of the globe. Shabbat Chalak of GMS Northwest. Coming back at you with another video. And we 2 days in of DJ Trump, Donald J. Trump taking office. And he signed a whole bunch of executive orders, and, mainly creating division. Division amongst the Americans and then division amongst the allies, or I would say the other nations. Right now, he's have something, the tariffs that's he trying to put on Canada, Mexico, China. He's trying to take over the Panama Canal. He's going in on there's only male and female. Just a lot of stuff that Trump is doing. You can't be blinded by this. You can't be blinded by this because what's happening is Trump is creating that divide. It's what the elites want at the end of the day. They want that order out of chaos, and what you see now that's going on, it might look like he's a nationalist, everything America this, America that. But with all of these things that he's trying to do, America's so far in the drain that you can't pull it back up. You can't revive this place and try to make it back to what it was or what it used to be years ago. The decline started in the late 60s. Once the late 60s got up on the scene, starting with Abba Bivens, I believe the seven, going into our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone, and like-minded brothers that teach the same doctrine. This thing has made its course, and America is on the way out. With Trump coming back into office, this is that last hoorah pride. I'm going to try to make this, the best it can be like it used to be because of all what he has backing him. He has the tech sector backing him. Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, the Oracle guy, Larry Ellison, Bill Gates. He just had a dinner with him for 3 hours, and they talked about global, health and whatnot. Trump, not only that, you got, these other nations kind of fear him, but Putin, Putin don't fear him. These other nations don't. They might, come out and try to say we're about peace and we're about this and about that, but in their right mind, they're looking for war, just like Trump is. If you don't do what I say, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to bring, hell. You're going to have hell to pay, because, like I said, this is the final push of the revive, the last hoorah for the Roman Empire, before our Lord comes back. So we, a lot going on. But I found this meme, and it says, "Finally, she can take a break, knowing we are in good hands," and that's a proud ass statement, And that she can take a break is America, but there ain't gonna be no breaks, Let's get a scripture. Get Jeremiah, say 49. And select it. Yeah. Jeremiah 49 and verse 16. So, I had to highlight this. Jeremiah 49 and 16. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, the pride of thine heart O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, thou holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I'll bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord. And just recently, right before 2024 was out, America adopted the bald eagle as the nation's bird, letting them know that, and if you ever look at a bald eagle, it's very, very prideful, very proud bird, down from the white to the eyes to the beak to the stature of the bird and sit on high. I believe the bird can actually look through the sun or see, be fazed by looking at the sun. It won't phase its eyesight. But the Lord is saying you've been deceived because of the pride of your heart. Now, these are some prideful people. As a matter of fact, let me get look at this. Melania Trump. What is that entailing? That's if you've never seen the movie V for Vendetta. V for Vendetta was basically and I saw this in high school years ago. I haven't recently looked this up, but if I can remember from my memory, V for Vendetta was about a man that's taking matters in his own hands, trying to take down the government, all the wickedness that goes on in the government, and then people were starting to join him, so to speak, and helping of taking down the government and doing all of these things in the city, like breaking into things, making things, exposing things like that. So she has on this hat, they're coming back for vengeance, for all the people that went against them. And like I said, it's the division that's happening in the sides of America now. You got, say, for instance, New York, right? New York just filed lawsuits against Trump for trying to stop citizens that's born here. I believe for the last 150 years or so, if you was born on the soil of America, you was a citizen. Trump threw an executive order to stop that, mainly because of the so-called Mexicans, hopping the border, or any, immigrant that comes over here and is over here illegal but is born over on the U.S. soil. You're now a citizen. He wants to block that out. He wants to stop that, furthering the, divide that's in America, even though they're people are immigrants here themselves, man. They came from another country, but, like I said, it's all to the divide, the division, that's going to happen, to continue to happen in America. Read 17, it says, also Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in there. So this place will be thrown down just as Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, you had Trump go to some church and listen to this bishop, this woman bishop, which there should be no women in the church. Not only that, she's, more than, she was a Mo. If you don't know what a Mo is, go to Leviticus, the 20th chapter. No Moanism or Omo, Omo. I'm going to say that for you new listeners, or somebody don't know what a Mo is. Put two and two together. She was a Mo, and she was talking about, the Transformers and the kids. She was saying that kids and, we got kids that's in the alphabet community. We got people that's, and Trump signed a executive order to stop all Transformers from being in the army, and that made me think about your children going to go to war. That another draft, that draft that's going to come. He's kicking out all of these Transformers he's not kicking them out because they can stay, but he's not letting no more in. And right now you got over 9,000, or I think 15,000 transformers that's in the army, in the services. So not only that, they're gonna get ridiculed and persecuted while they're there, and they're probably gonna skip town. So that's gonna bring the numbers down a lot. That's gonna bring the numbers down a lot further, and that divide. Not only that, it's gonna that prophecy of your sons and your sons should go to war. That's in the Apocrypha. That's gonna come about. Not only that, he's dropping out of green deals and the Paris climate change, and he's also putting more tariffs. He's trying to put more tariffs, which is going to lead to further inflation. Which further inflation that's going to go hurt the pockets of the American people, trying to further crash the dollar. This tyrant, the Lord is in his in his mind, working on his mind, and making him do all this. He think is by him, but at the end of the day, the Lord is the one that's orchestrating. What's going on. And the Lord going to take them out when they try to fill their belly, when they try to, increase. The Lord is going to be there to take them down. Now, going back to this, or another, see, these pride devils, man. Look how proud he is, man. Look at that look. Which you can't even. This is more of a Roman type shit. See, everybody trying to link it to Nazis and all of that stuff, but it's really the Roman Empire. It's the rebirth of Rome, and we have faith that Nero Caesar is Trump coming back. And if you don't know who Nero Caesar is, I got this book here. I recommend that, if you ever come across it, I'll always be reading, the 12 Caesars. And it goes in, the life. Here, let me do this. See, you can, the title page, Julius Caesar, Augustus, Tiberius. Here go the names, Claudius, Nero, go to Nero, and this was a very, and I think it talks about how he burnt down Rome in one of these. But nevertheless, you can read this, about his evil nature, his increase in wickedness, sexual debauchery, his death, Slovakia. I was looking for the one that he burnt down the fire. I don't know why I can't see it, but nevertheless. Oh, the Great Fire of Rome, he burnt down parts of Rome and then blamed it on the Israelites, But, that's for another time. But, yeah, finally she can take a break knowing we're in good hands. That's the pride. The pride of these devils, man. The new cancer promoting mRNA jab pusher in chief, This Larry Ellison, they're working with Stargate. Not only that, Trump gave money to $500 billion to Stargate or something like that. Trump says he wants tariffs to start Monday, February 1st. Let's take a listen to this real quick.
Last night, as he was signing a flurry of executive actions at the Oval Office, President Trump said he's thinking about imposing 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico by February 1st. Trump has long loved tariffs, but this move could set off a trade war with America's two closest neighbors, partners in a trade deal that Trump himself pushed for in his first term. NPR White House correspondent Asma Holly joins us now. Hi there.
Hi there.
Asma, start if you can by telling us more about what Trump is saying he's going to do.
Trump, sees tariffs as both a negotiation tactic and
No, I kind of explained that basically all the goods that come out of America, he won't higher taxes on them so he can receive more money coming to America, you know? But I'm going to fast forward this and play the last part because that's what really matters is this last part if they let me do it. Salakia, hold on.
as a way to raise revenue. He had been threatening sweeping tariffs on Canada and Mexico, and trade experts thought he might do that on day one, but we didn't see that. Instead, he signed an executive action calling on a bunch of federal agencies to investigate existing trade policy and send him their findings by April. But last night, he also said this.
We're thinking in terms of 25% on Mexico and Canada because they're allowing vast numbers of people. Canada's a very bad abuser also. Vast numbers of people to come in and fentanyl to come in.
And
So he's saying that the reason why he want to put tariffs on Mexico is because people are coming in, they're bringing drugs, these criminals and stuff like that. And then he goes in and blame the Biden administration and, setting it up for Egyptian versus Egyptian, Slovakia. Setting it up for Egyptian versus Egyptian. I'm going to go straight to it. Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one against his brother, every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. So this Egyptian versus each other, that's this civil war. But not only that, you got this little bickering amongst, like I said, you got 22 Democratic states here, that's going to oppose everything Trump's trying to bring down the pipe, Not only that, you TikTok lovers out there, what'd you get? Now you got Meta's algorithm, which if you're a content creator and you making some money, they trying to limit your posting, and they want you to link all your meta stuff to it. So more surveillance on y'all. And not only that, Trump has a $500 million. Yeah, we'll need to hit no more of this. Basically, the part was in the end. Basically, this is inflation. He's going to try to inflate this place, man, so it can crash the dollar and bring in that digital currency. Remember, he has a Trump coin. There's a Trump coin out there called Trump meme coin, which is in cryptocurrency. Raising the stakes for Bitcoin. So you people that's invested in Bitcoin and, got a little gold, you might be well off when this thing pop off the digital, but we are the Lord. We're going to trust in the Lord. We're not going to trust in the riches of man. We're not going to serve money. We're not going to go chasing money. What's for us is for us, and what's not is what's not, man. At the end of the day, it's very simple. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's not rocket science, is the Lord is happy for them that hope and wait for him, patiently wait for him, man. And that's what we're doing. We know the end game is the MOTB, and that infrastructure that's getting built with this right here. $500 billion would it be to Stargate? Let me go to AP News. Trump highlights partnership investing $500 billion in AI. So with this AI that and look at this, Larry's there, or the Oracle guy, which the word Oracle here quickly, because I was looking this up earlier, if I still have it. Oracle, the word Oracle comes from the Latin orare, to speak, or properly refers to the priest or priestess uttering the prediction. Uttering the predictions of what's going to happen. Again, these people throw it right in front of your face, but you gotta, like I said, I got, people that I knew that's back home, got their Trump supporter hats on and Make America Again. And, you showing your allegiance to this devil, to this world, man. And what is the Lord going to do to you? The Lord going to kill your ass, man. You just adding more sin to your fucking judgment. And the Lord going to do something heavy, very heavy, to you worshiping the idols and stuff, man. The main thing that people was upset over is the male and female thing, man. Like I said, all it is bringing division inside of America. You better off just staying out of the midst of that, man. Better off stand out of it. You have your points and views of it. Yeah, we have our points, but we're gonna follow the Bible. We're not gonna sit here and go around, try to start trouble and what the Bible. No, we bring it out in these lessons, and we bring it out on the highways and byways. We're not gonna let it overtake our lives, and you be doing stupid ass shit because of it, if you know what I mean. But nevertheless, Trump highlight partnership investing $500 billion in AI. It says Washington AP President Donald Trump on Tuesday talked up a joint venture investing up to $500 billion in infrastructure tied to artificial intelligence by a new partnership formed by OpenAI, Oracle, and SoftBank. Hey, SoftBank. Hey, let's look it up. Let's look it up. SoftBank Group. It's out there in Japan, man. Stargate Project. No, we can't read any of that. Something to look more into, in English. Oh, here we go. Salakia. Announcing the Stargate Project is a new company which intends to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years, building new AI infrastructure and OpenAI in the United States. Vision and strategy: we believe that wise application of AI and breakthrough technologies will result in more connected, empowered, and joyful world. The New World Order. Ordos Soros Socorium. New Order of the Age. Earning results for Q3 F1. Group report. Yeah, I need to look more into this SoftBank, What's the philosophy behind it? Since its founding, the SoftBank Group has always remained true of its goal of accelerating the information revolution to make the world a happier place, just as what is happiness. Some might say, yeah, I'm not reading all that shit. SoftBank Group equates happiness with inspiration. Through our business, we strive to bring emotional meaning to the happiness of lives and everything we do. Yada, yada, yada. They just ain't saying a whole bunch of bullshit. you know. It says the new entry Stargate will start building out of data centers and electrical generation and the electricity generation needed for the further development of fast evolving AI in Texas, according to the White House. The initial investment is expected to be $100 billion and could reach five times that sum. It's big money, high quality people, says Trump. Added to that is responded declaration of confidence in America's potential under his new administration. So look, something, we know that all roads lead to the MOTB, man. All roads lead to the MOTB. We just waiting. This is the waiting. And it's beautiful because we see these devils working. They working to do what they want to do to their enterprise. Working towards their enterprise. And the Lord has given them the power to do so. The Lord has given them great power on the left-hand side. That knowledge has been increased. Let me get that real quick. Daniel 12:4, it says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." And this knowledge has been increased in the earth. And on the left-hand side, this devil is using this magic, which is his witchcraft, to make all of these miracles come upon the earth, which is, they're going to be miracles upon the earth, man. Y'all going to be like, how the hell did this devil do that? But the Lord, you got to understand, the Lord is in the midst thereof, man. He is the Lord is the one that's bringing all of it. As a matter of fact, before I go back to Habakkuk, let me go to this real quick. Let me go to Lamentations 3, and then I think it's in the 37. Yeah. Let me start at 37. Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass when the Lord commanded it not? So who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass when the Lord commanded it not? This is that godlike complex that Esau has. It says, out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth not evil and good. So just because, this is further letting you know that the Most High is the one that brings the evil and the good. Wherefore do a living man complain, a man for his punishment for his sins? That's going in our Lamentations, what we did. But basically, same thing, Joe. Should we not receive, bad and good from the Most High? But yeah, that's all I want to really, the Lord is bringing evil times upon the earth, not this puppet that's set up, which he set up by the elites, man. Trump is going to do the bidding of the elites, man. Y'all just wait and see, Habakkuk 2:1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he was saying to me and what I shall answer when I am proved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run and that read it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. This vision is coming. The MOTB is coming. That 500 billion. Hey, Palantir going to get some of that. Oracle's going to get some of that. Stargate's going to get some of that. The U.S. Space Force. We was in the chat talking about the Space Force and Stargate. They really going to try to fight against the Lord, like in Apocrypha. 2nd Esdras, the 13th chapter. This is literally, we can see it, man. We can see it. But I'm gonna pause it right here. I'll be back. I'm washing clothes, so, and the timer just went off, so I want to be a pest, and so I'll be right back.